What good is it to gain the whole world and yet lose your soul? Kim, let me encourage you to keep being a friend to Leandri. It's really all you can do, and it's probably the most thing that she needs. We'll definitely pray for her. I remember when Oprah Winfrey first came out. She had the giant hair. And in the beginning, this is early 80s. She was like Phil Donahue, or most of the talk show hosts at that time were doing something salacious, controversial. And she was in there, right there with them for a little bit, and then she started finding her audience. But she has really become the high priest of American religion. Somebody once called it what do they call it? Therapeutic something deism. I'll have to look that up and get back with you guys. But there's no cross in it, because there's no need for a cross. How could there be a need for a cross if we're all divine? We just haven't realized it yet. This is the main point. Jesus is unique among the world religions. Muhammad, Islam started off in a cave somewhere, and we can only go off of what he says. He says that the angel Gabriel got him in a stranglehold and told him what his destiny would be. And he thought that he'd been attacked by a demon. And according to lore, Islam never would have happened had his wife Khadijah not helped him reinterpret what had happened. No, that wasn't a demon. That was the angel Gabriel. And the next thing you know, we have this world religion of Islam. Joseph Smith finding these golden tablets. Where are the golden tablets? Who witnessed to the golden tablets? Buddha. He goes off on his own, sits under a tree, and has an awakening, sees nirvana. Every world religion is the same. Charles Taze Russell, that it's some secret thing that happened with no witnesses and no confirmation, no corroboration, and yet they come back into the world and we're expected to believe them. On the flip side, Jesus had a very public ministry. Jesus' ministry was confirmed with miracles that everybody could see, that were attested to, that were corroborated. Jesus was very outspoken. Jesus confronted his detractors, his enemies. He took them head on. He didn't hide from them. And Jesus' ministry, in contradistinction to every other world religion, was confirmed by his resurrection from the dead. I remember when, I don't know that I was a teenager, 11 or 12 years old, when David Koresh appeared on the world stage. I remember that story, before the government rolled in with tanks, it was already a story. Here you have a guy that professes to be Christ, and they've kind of, like a Texas dog tick, they've burrowed themselves into that compound in Waco. But I remember his claim that he was Jesus Christ returned disturbed me. Wow, what if he is? And here we are persecuting him. How would you know? Well, those questions don't disturb me anymore, because God has revealed himself, and it's pretty plain, it's pretty clear. And if somebody like Eckhart Tolle tries to pimp Jesus out in order to make a couple of bucks, it's as easy as going to the Gospels and seeing for yourself what the teachings of Christ were. That's really what I challenge Tolle's readers to do in my book review. I'll post that and link it so that you guys can see it. But Jesus is unique among all religious figures. And why wouldn't he be? He's the only true one.